Assalamu alaikum. Now for our last question, we have this bit more complicated sequence. Let's return back to the blue. Okay, so we have this sequence x of n. You can see that we have a simple term and a not so simple term here. Okay, and like we did before, we distribute the summation among those two terms, and we directly use the property of the step to cut off the lower limit, let's say, of the series. Here it's not that obvious, so as we did before, let us define this step function. So we have u of minus n minus 1 equals 1 when minus n minus 1 is greater than or equal 0, 0 otherwise. This leads to the step function being 1 when n is less than minus 1, right, and 0 otherwise. Okay, so as we see here, when we reflect the step function on the endpoints of the series, we get that we start from minus infinity and end at minus 1. Again, we need to use a substitution of variables, our usual suspects, m equals minus n. Okay, let's do it in a nice way. To, let's say, flip the negative signs into positive signs. As you can see, we have flipped them here. Now, I mean here, right? So this resembles the infinite geometric series, but we have a problem. We're starting from n equals 1 instead of n equals 0. So what we do is that we get the original one and subtract the term from it, right? The 0th term from it here. But before that, what we have done here is that we unified the power of n here, right? Then we did this step here. Now we have infinite geometric series and another one here before it. So we plug in the formulas and we don't forget to subtract 1. We do a bit of algebra to get this nice term here, and again now we need to take the overlap of those two things, right? So if we, let's say, draw it here, right? So the first one, the first term will give us this rock region. So we have so this is 1/2 and this is 1/3, right? So the first one is, let's draw it in green. So this is the first rock, right, corresponding to this term. The second rock is, let's put it in orange, corresponding to the second rock, right, which is this one. As you can see, there's no overlap between those two rocks. This means that actually with the Z-transform, even though that we have a mathematical expression for the Z-transform, in fact, in reality, it does not exist because there's no rock supporting this Z-transform expression. Thank you.